That's Liv Morgan.
Today, we've got a tale that's not just wild, but heart-wrenching, one that's left everyone gasping for air. It's a story of heartbreak, hidden pain, and a confession that's going to make you see WWE stars in a whole new light. The man who usually exudes confidence, Dominik Mysterio, has finally broken down, and it's all tied to none other than Liv Morgan. This isn't just another headline. This is a gut punch that fans are still reeling from. Dominik, the young star who grew up in front of our eyes, the same kid who once fought in a custody match at SummerSlam, has now taken us to a side of him we've never seen before. The man we know as Dirty Dom, part of the Judgment Day, and known for his cocky swagger, became a different person entirely during a podcast interview. His voice cracked, his eyes welled up with emotion, and fans worldwide were left wondering, what happened to Liv Morgan? Grab a drink, hit that like button, and get ready to dive deep into this emotional roller coaster because it's about to unpack the story that's shaking the very foundation of WWE. This one's going to hit hard. Let's get it. The backstory: Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan's unexpected connection. Before we get into Dominik's tearful breakdown, let's rewind a bit and talk about Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan. If you've been following for a while, you know that Dominik's journey in WWE is nothing short of legendary. Born into the Mysterio family, he had the weight of his father, Rey Mysterio's legacy, hanging over him. But Dominik didn't just coast on his father's fame. He made his own name, particularly after his dramatic turn with the Judgment Day. Turning on his father and aligning with Rhea Ripley was a career-defining moment that sent shockwaves through WWE. Fans hated him, but they couldn't look away. From his heel turn to his association with the Judgment Day, Dominik quickly became a force in WWE. And then there's Liv Morgan. Liv's story is one of perseverance, grit, and determination. Starting off as part of the Riot Squad in WWE, she fought hard to establish herself as more than just another face in the locker room. Over the years, Liv has proven she's a force to be reckoned with, winning the SmackDown Women's Championship and the Women's World Championship, cementing her status as one of the top stars in WWE. Her revenge tour after recovering from injuries was nothing short of iconic. Liv was a fan favorite, and her resilience inspired millions. But what happened when these two stars, once on opposite sides, came together? Their on-screen chemistry was undeniable. What started as a storyline where Liv Morgan seduced Dominik to mess with Rhea Ripley turned into something more. A real partnership both inside and outside the ring. They've become one of WWE's most unpredictable and captivating duos, leaving fans wondering whether their on-screen relationship is truly scripted or if there's something more there. However, lately, something has shifted. Fans noticed that Liv had become quieter, more reserved. Dominik's usually cocky demeanor was replaced with an intensity that fans couldn't quite place. And then came the podcast leak. Dominik Mysterio's tearful confession. The moment that changed everything came when Dominik Mysterio appeared on a podcast. It wasn't one of WWE's usual high-production interviews. No, this was a raw, unpolished conversation, just Dominik with a microphone and his emotions on full display. The clip hit the internet like a thunderbolt. It's everywhere, and fans couldn't stop talking about it. In this podcast, Dominik, usually known for his smirk and swagger, was visibly different. He slouched in his chair, hoodie pulled up, eyes downcast. This wasn't the same Dirty Dom fans had seen time and time again. This time, his voice was barely above a whisper. He started by saying, "I gotta talk about Liv." His voice shaking, the weight of his words already setting the tone. Fans held their breath. He went on to explain how Liv had been going through something that no one knew about. "She's been through something," he said, his voice trembling. He paused, clearly struggling with his emotions. The tension in the room was thick. "She's been hiding it," he continued, the words barely leaving his lips as the tears started to flow. Dominik had always been the cocky, defiant young man, but here he was, breaking down in a way we had never seen before. "She's my rock," he choked out, tears streaming down his face. "I didn't see it coming. I didn't know." The clip ends abruptly with Dominik storming off, leaving fans to pick up the pieces. Social media exploded with speculation. What's going on with Liv? Is she hurt? Is it a retirement? A fight? Something worse? But the details were unclear. All that was certain was that Dominik's tears were real, and they signified something huge. The shocking truth. Liv Morgan's hidden struggle. The mystery surrounding Dominik's tearful breakdown was finally unraveled, and it was a heartbreaking revelation. According to sources close to WWE, Liv Morgan had been in a car accident weeks ago. It was a brutal crash that she kept hidden from everyone, including her closest friends, fans, and even WWE officials. The accident happened late one night when Liv was driving home after a taping. Another car swerved into her lane, and the impact was savage. Her SUV flipped, glass shattered everywhere, and airbags barely saved her life. But despite the severity of the crash, Liv walked away with only a concussion, bruises, and a tweaked shoulder. She was banged up bad, but she kept it all quiet. Liv, ever the warrior, didn't want anyone to pity her. She didn't want to show weakness, so she kept smiling for the cameras and pushing through matches, taping up injuries and popping pain meds just to get through her grueling schedule. Dominik's breakdown now made sense. He had been there with her, watching her hide the pain, and it was eating him alive that he hadn't noticed sooner. The impact on the WWE Universe. Now that the truth has come out, the WWE Universe is left in shock. Liv Morgan, the champ who has defied the odds time and time again, was fighting a battle none of us knew about. The signs were there, those moments during matches when she winced, the abrupt pauses in her promos, the overall shift in her energy. But fans missed them because Liv was so good at masking her pain. Dominik's emotional confession adds a whole new layer to their on-screen chemistry. It's no longer just about a power couple in WWE. It's about two people fighting through real-life struggles together. Dominik's guilt for not noticing sooner is real, and it's tearing him apart. He's not just worried about Liv's health. He's regretting not being there for her when she needed him the most. So where do we go from here? Liv Morgan's silent struggle has sparked a wave of emotions among fans. Some are in awe of her strength, calling her a warrior for pushing through the pain and continuing to perform at the highest level. Others are worried about her health and wondering if WWE should step in to force her to take time off. After all, how long can she keep this up before the physical toll becomes too much? Dominik's future is also uncertain. Will he continue to be Liv's protector, fighting for her and standing by her side? Will this story evolve into something bigger? Fans are already predicting that this could spark a new chapter in Dominik's career, whether it's a tag run with Liv or even a possible solo push as a hero trying to redeem himself. The road ahead. Liv Morgan's return and Dominik's redemption. As the WWE Universe watches on, one thing is clear. Liv Morgan's journey is far from over. We may have seen her struggle in silence, but now that the truth is out, fans are expecting something big. Will Liv return to the ring, battered but unbowed, ready to take on whoever's next? The rumors are already swirling. Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch, and more are all potential opponents for the resilient champ. And Dominik, now more emotionally invested than ever, could be by her side, ready to fight for the woman he loves. As for the rest of WWE, the locker room is reeling. Rey Mysterio, Dominik's father, has been silent on the matter, but sources say he's deeply concerned about his son's emotional state. Other stars, like Cody Rhodes, have tipped their hats to Liv, acknowledging her strength in the face of adversity. But the question remains, what's next? Will WWE give Liv the time she needs to heal? Or will they turn this real-life tragedy into a storyline that pushes her and Dominik to new heights? Whatever happens next, one thing is for sure. This is a turning point, and the WWE Universe will never forget the moment Dominik Mysterio's tears revealed Liv Morgan's hidden struggle.